Excuse me. Excuse me. Ma'am. Sir. Excuse me. In case you were wondering, racism feels like being stared at 24/7. When I look, I am met with but a few condescending smiles, but I know that I am at all times being unfairly scrutinized by a biased pool of self-appointed justices. I can feel their inflamed eyes bore into my toned skin, and I am profoundly haunted with an eerie sense of unclean hands crudely reaching out for me from throughout the ages, as if to test my resiliency, my humanness, as if to assess my market value. Hesitant to touch me though, I may feel different. My color could quite possibly stain them. Or perhaps the anxiety for this generation's unregistered partisans simply stems from the inherited fear that despite all the lines previously drawn in the sand, they might just still enjoy it. And Daddy will never approve of that. In case you were wondering, oppression feels like walking through water that consistently maintains its depth at just above my shoulders, like being incessantly taunted with the suggestion of having the freedom to move about while all along I am systemically slowed by the weight of it all. The tides of the country swinging in and out of step with the will of the people, pushing us 1 foot forward and then enacting 2 giant leaps behind the times in an unacknowledged effort to callously determine the direction I should face during the creation of my own story. In case you were wondering, inequality feels like being bitterly tolerated by my mother's father's grandmother's grandfather, Uncle Sam, as if a slave master's self-righteousness trickled down through hand-me-down patriotic propaganda. It conflates conflicting concepts, idolatry and history, pride and prejudice, party lines and color lines, privilege and democracy. Inequality feels as if my piece of the pie is being sliced with white supremacy's dulled and rusted bayonet, as if my black life is labeled less than, as if your silence does not scream, I! Like despite the measure of evidence to the contrary, 3/5 is my daily allocated starting position in this struggle for the American dream. And any awards presented to me along the way were done so as if they were not earned by me, but in coordinated displays of amazement for each of my successes, begrudgingly allowed. Yet whenever I do fail to push through the double standards, an ever-ready smug expression of enmity eagerly greets me. In case you were wondering, unequal rights feel like an inflated race tax for the short end of the stick of an even shorter life expectancy. Like being uninsurable despite my being classified as high risk for structurally induced health complications, ranging from the alarming rate of newborns incubations right through a gauntlet of endemic issues such as diabetes and poverty and hypertension and our nation's racially prescribed mass incarceration. Unequal rights feel as if I am charged with navigating 2 realities, yours and mine. as if I am tasked with carrying weighted scales along with me on my journey towards justice and expected to pretend otherwise when red, brown, yellow, and black lives do not move the needle with the same gravitas as white lives. Like a constant tugging on my psyche, but never being able to place a finger on it. A defensive feeling when I'm just browsing in a store on a Saturday afternoon in search of that perfect gift, but defenseless when accused of a crime, even when I am innocent. Unequal rights feel like being a subordinate clause to we, the people, as if with liberty and justice for all does not pertain to me because there are understood laws that decree how free I will truly be. In case you were wondering, well, now you know.